We were very pleased with the results of yesterday's discussions in Brussels on Brexit. What it did was it took the cliff edge of a hard Brexit off the table for this week and pushed it forward to the future until October 31st at the latest. That's very helpful. Now, we have been thinking about four particular areas where a hard Brexit, one where you don't have a transition period, would impact our members here at the Managed Funds Association. The first area where we are thinking about this is related to trading. The ability for our members to continue to access pools of liquidity in the UK and in Europe will depend in part on how Brexit plays out. And so we're working very closely on that. The second area is related to clearing of derivatives. So one of the things that MFA has long championed is the liquidity that comes with centrally cleared derivatives. We've been very pleased again with both the UK side and the EU side finding ways to ensure that derivatives can continue to be centrally cleared after, even if there is a hard Brexit. The third area we're looking at is related to data. Depending on what type of data is used, it is possible that after a hard Brexit, the ability for our firms to transfer data from an EU 27 country such as Ireland to the UK would be complicated. And so we're working very closely with our members and with policy officials on that. The last area is related to marketing. The ability for our members to go to pension funds and other institutional investors in Europe and offer their services. We want to be sure that regardless of how Brexit occurs, that our members continue to be able to service the pension fund industry and others in Europe. Now, I was in Europe earlier this month and met with more than 20 policy officials, regulators, key stakeholders, and I was very pleased with the constructive approach that I sensed there from all sides, working to try to make sure that in whatever they do, they are not creating a set of dislocations in the financial markets. We at MFA are going to continue looking at this very closely. The work doesn't go on pause between now and October 31st. There's a lot that's going to happen between now and then, and at MFA we'll continue to make sure that our members are well served and that we achieve good policy outcomes for both the policymakers and for our members as well.